Oh, I'm Dylan Black. Welcome back. She is with us right now. She is a well-being specialist and the author as well of Real Food, Less Fuss. Her name is Lauren Parsons. How are you, Lauren?
I'm great, thanks. Great to be here.
How long has the book been out for at this point?
So the book came out in August last year in New Zealand and here in Ottawa just last month.
Okay, wonderful.
Yeah.
So you have a bit of an accent?
Yes, I'm from New Zealand originally.
We have an accent to you, though.
Yeah, everyone has a beautiful accent. Yeah, that's right.
So you've been in Ottawa for how long?
Since January.
Okay,
yeah.
so why did you release it first in New Zealand? How did that work out?
Because I was living there at the time.
Okay.
So my husband's in the army and we were posted here with a military posting. So we're here for 2 years enjoying all the wonderful things going on in Ottawa.
Get you now, I get you, okay. I just wanted to get that straight. So what does it mean to be a well-being specialist?
Well, my background was in personal training and then I've taken up the nutrition side. I used to be a lecturer at the New Zealand College of Fitness.
Okay.
So now what I specialise is helping make it really simple and easy for people to integrate healthy habits in their life, and I mostly work with businesses, sharing that in the workplace.
Wonderful. Now, is it really that easy to incorporate these? Because I have trouble eating well. I know I should. I have a lot of trouble with it.
Yeah. Well, I'm really passionate about helping people boost their health and happiness.
Yeah. And
one of the best things we can do nutrition-wise is to discover the delights of delicious salads and make them really simple to eat. So we're getting more fresh vegetables on board, and yeah, that's one of the best things you can do for that health. Okay.
So is that basically your premise behind the Sensational Salad Blueprint? Tell us about that.
So rather than having a set recipe, I really believe in having a blueprint. So knowing the sorts of textures and flavours you want to pair together and then being able to do that with whatever you have on hand.
Okay, wonderful.
Yeah, so it's 5 steps. You take some neutral vegetables like we're going to show you today, and then you can choose whether you want to make that either a sweet or a savoury salad, so mixing it up, and then how to add lots of flavour enhancers. So things like our toasted nuts and seeds here, or cheeses or fresh herbs. And then the key thing is to tie it all together with a great vinaigrette. So I thought I'd show you how to make a vinaigrette in a jar that can last you for the week.
All right, let's see it, Lauren.
So living in France, I learnt this sort of French style of vinaigrette. So we just got classic Dijon mustard, and we want about 2 or 3 spoons of that in the bottom.
How many countries have you lived in, by the way? Because now you just mentioned you lived in France.
So we lived in France, and we've lived in Australia. Yeah. So we're doing the capital words of the city, capital cities of the world. So Paris, Wellington,
amazing, though. It's exciting.
Canberra, Ottawa,
So all over the place then, everywhere. Okay,
and it's great fun. So I'm a very lucky girl, so I get to meet wonderful people. So we've got this is something I did learn in France. We used to make it in the bowl every night for each salad, but what I found is easier is to make it in the jar so you've got it for the whole week. So I love just using a nice citrus press, just pressing out a couple of lemons and limes. And we've got salt and pepper, so freshly ground. Okay. A couple of tablespoons of mustard. And then what we want to do is have 2 parts acid to 3 parts oil. Okay. So you can use anything you want for the acid. So today we've got the lemons and the lime. I've already done some lemon juice there, so that's starting to work up. And we want to fill this so it's around 2 parts acid. So I've also got balsamic vinegar. Okay. Could use red wine vinegar, you could use raspberry vinegar or apple cider, whatever you feel like. And then I really love this mixer because it's a great depth of flavour. And then we just fill it right to the top with oil. So I'm using cold pressed extra virgin olive oil, could use macadamia or avocado oil. And then that's just going to be beautiful, sitting in your fridge, ready to go. Give it a shake, and you can dress your salads and make them delicious.
Real simple. And you were saying that would last roughly a week or so in the fridge? Or,
yeah, well, it'll actually last probably longer. I'd probably make this up around about once a week in my family, so just give it a good shake.
Healthy stuff.
And then there we go.
Wonderful.
So easy as that.
Okay, so what would you add that to then? What would be best?
Yeah, so a really great simple salad. I want to show you my chunky salad. So chunky mixed salad is just all about taking a group of different vegetables, cutting them to similar sized chunks, and so you don't even necessarily have to have lettuce in your salad. Sometimes people find that's maybe like a boring salad if it's just greens. Okay. And so this is great, really kid friendly. Oh, we're losing some. Really great for your kids. Either something you can take to work. Yeah. Could be something that you have as a salad starter before you start your main. Yeah. And so we just take that and add a couple of tablespoons of our dressing.
It smells
and
healthy.
Mix it through. Is it smelling good?
The smell of health is in the air.
Lots of crunch in there, lots of fibre, phytochemicals, minerals, nutrients. And because you've dressed it now, you do want to finish it. So if you mix this up before dinner, put that on the table, you want to finish that before you then have your main course. So you're boosting your nutrition. Yeah.
That's exceptional. Okay, so I don't want to run out of time because you got some other amazing salads here.
Yeah, well, these ones are pre-made to save us time. So I was just going to talk you through them really. So this one's spinach with strawberries, beautiful, fresh, juicy strawberries, nice creamy avocado, and then we've just toasted in a hot, dry pan slivered almonds and sesame seeds, and then just sprinkle those over.
So you would toast these. You wouldn't just buy these and add them as they are. It's best to toast them.
Yeah, if you toast them, they get a whole lot more depth of flavour.
Oh, wow.
So that adds a lot to it, and then some beautiful fresh mint. I mean, smell that. It's just.
I like some beautiful fresh mint.
That adds so much to it, along with the crunch there. So that's a lovely option. You could swap it out, have beets and oranges and feta. You could have pomegranate and pecan. There are so many options with fruits in your salad.
So what are these slivers again? Almonds?
They're almonds.
Would you add anything to this if you're toasting it up? Like, would you add butter or anything like that?
No, so you can just dry toast it in a very hot pan, but take care not to let them burn.
Yeah.
2 to 3 minutes and they'll be done.
Because that would burn pretty quickly, I guess, right?
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
Okay.
don't multitask when you're doing them.
Nobody wants
I've learned the hard way.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
So that's that one there, and then this is more of a complete salad. So the other thing you can do is have a savoury salad with things like olives or sun-dried tomatoes or gherkins, pickles, green onions. So this one here has got quinoa as the base.
Quinoa, okay.
And so that's a complete protein. So it's one of the few vegetable sources of complete protein, which means it gives us all the amino acids our body needs and we can't produce. So it's great to take to work. It's great as leftovers. And so we've got kidney beans, corn, chili, or you can use red bell pepper, cucumber, and then some cheddar cheese. And yeah, just mix that all together with a lovely citrus dressing.
So, I mean, you could add to these. I mean, these are exceptional salads, obviously, but you could add stuff because you just said cheddar cheese and all that. So you could even make it a little more.
Yeah.
Like, so you could have it almost every night of the week. If you added a different, you could add some meats to it, some chicken, stuff like that.
Yeah, so you could, grill some prawns, you could do some steak or chicken and then dice that, slice it, add to any of these as well.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Okay. You have to cook the quinoa in advance though, right?
You do. So quinoa's really simple. You just rinse it under cold water and then take 1 cup of quinoa, 2 cups of water, bring it to the boil and simmer for 15 minutes.
Okay.
The tails start to come out. I don't know if you can see if it's zoomed in, but the tails come out and you fluff it with a fork and it's delicious. So
wonderful.
Should we get you a spoon here? I know
Which one
do you want to taste
which one
them?
do you want me to try here?
Try this one out.
There's
Yeah,
a lot of,
I know.
okay. So what's the name of this salad? Does it have an actual name?
Yeah, this is my vibrant quinoa salad. So it's one of the ones that's in the book.
There's one all over the place.
So it's in the book there in Real Food Less Fuss. And all of the recipes are actually at the website. So laurenparsonswellbeing.com. You can get all the recipes there as well.
And that's the place where you get the book as well.
Yes, or realfoodlessfuss.com will take you straight to that. So that's all about how to meal plan, how to make it easy, and also the psychology side of how to avoid overeating or cravings. So,
that's wonderful,
yeah.
which I do a lot of. So I appreciate people like you on the show. Thank you very much. And I appreciate books like this as well. Real Food, Less Fuss, Lauren Parsons. Thank you very much. More Daytime Ottawa coming up in moments.